In this video, I'd like to cover a few things on the tasks dashboard. In the previous video on tasks, we have seen that we can create a task from within a contact record or a company record or even a deal record. But when the tasks are created, they will all be displayed here under the tasks dashboard. We can also create a task from here. So to access this tasks dashboard, we just click on sales and tasks, which opens this page. And then we can create tasks from here. So let's say we want to create a new task. So an educational video task. What type of a task is it? Is it a to-do list or a call or email? So as we've seen in the past, we can create an email task and allocate it to some other team member within the business, whether we want them to email the client or call the client, or if we have called the client or emailed the client, we'll be creating a task based on that. And then we can also select a priority on the task. So in this case, we've got one option, high, associate with records. So this is where we can then associate this task with a contact or a company or a deal. In this case, we are going to allocate it to a contact and a deal. And then in this case, I'm going to assign it to myself. I will talk about queues in a moment, and then we can select the due date of this task. Let's say this task needs to be done within 3 business days. Now, HubSpot is very smart in this regard. 3 business days, it is assuming the business days are Monday to Friday. However, you can choose a custom date as well, along with a time. By selecting send reminder, the system will automatically send an email reminder at the task due time, and then you can add specific notes to this task. So can you please add this educational video to a project? And we create this task. Once we have created this task, we can also edit this task from here. If we want to update the property, change the priority, due date, any of those fields that we looked at, we can edit any of those fields from here. And just to show you how the queue works, I will create another task here. So let's add another task. Now, this tick button essentially will allow you to very quickly mark the task as complete, so the process becomes very quick. Now, I did mention that I will talk about queues in a moment. The way queues work is once you've got multiple tasks that you need to go through, let's say today you get in the office and there's 50 tasks that need to be taken care of. So how can you quickly go over these tasks and complete them? You can create a queue. So you can start the queue straight over from here, which will start going over all the tasks, or you can select multiple tasks and create a separate queue just for the time being. In this case, what I'm going to do is just start the queue. On the next screen, it opens up our tasks, and now we can go through these tasks straight away, one after the other. So we don't have to go back and forth. Once we have in this case, educational video task, once we've completed the task, we just mark this as complete. This bar at the top turns from blue to green. So I'll show you again. This is blue. It goes from blue to green. And then we hit next, finish. So this task has been completed. And if you've got multiple tasks, then all of these tasks will be displayed all at once. So then we can go over those tasks one after the other. So we don't have to go back and forth within these tasks. I will go back to that task and undo it. If you go back to our sales and tasks, these can also be viewed similar to deal stages. This can be viewed as a list table or in a board stage. So then if we want to update the progress of any task, we can drag and drop it to any other task field or task stage.